It's very important for the part 1, part 2 as well as part 3. Okay, we always read any kind of disease with a genetic inheritance or type like genetic association or type of hypersensitivity, this, right? So celiac disease is a hypersensitivity reaction to the gluten. Extremely important histopathology. That the 3 important things we need to remember for the both part 1, part 2 and part 3 and so far actually. So first of all, I want to start with a very important topics, that is celiac disease. It's very important for the part 1, part 2 as well as part 3. Okay, so we will read the celiac disease for both part 1 and part 2. First of all, have you heard this disease name? Okay, what is this? What kind of disorder it is? It's a gastrointestinal disorder, right? So celiac disease basically a type of hypersensitivity reaction. Okay, it's a type of hypersensitivity reaction to whom? Specific things, that is gluten. Okay, it's a type of hypersensitivity reaction to the gluten. We always read any kind of disease with a genetic inheritance or type like genetic association or type of hypersensitivity, this, right? So celiac disease is a hypersensitivity reaction to the gluten. Now tell me what type of hypersensitivity it is. How many types of hypersensitivity reaction in our body? 4 type, among which, okay, so celiac disease is a hypersensitivity reaction to the gluten. Which type? It's type 4. This is actually a recall of task. Okay, so celiac disease is a hypersensitivity reaction to the gluten, and which type of hypersensitivity? It's a type 4 hypersensitivity. So what happens is that in case of celiac disease, now tell me in which part of the GI tract is actually deformed, in which part of the GI tract is involved in forming the celiac disease?
Proximal colon.
Celiac disease basically pathology of duodenum. Okay, now what happens in case of celiac disease? We will read the pathogenesis of celiac disease. Celiac disease is a pathology of the duodenum. Now what happened in the duodenum? In case of celiac disease, I told you that there is a hypersensitivity reaction to the gluten. That means gluten must be present in the second part or in the duodenum to making the pathology, right? So whenever the gluten enters into the duodenum, there is a which type of hypersensitivity reaction occur? Type 4. When the gluten enters into the duodenum, there will be type 4 hypersensitivity reaction occur in the duodenum. Now what is actually the pathogenesis of celiac disease? See, whenever there is a type 4 hypersensitivity reaction in duodenum with the gluten part, there will be actually the mucosa of the small intestine facing this reaction, right? Mucosa of a small intestine when continuously facing this type of hypersensitivity reaction, what will happen? It will lose its structure or not? It will lose its structure. Okay. Now whenever there is a continuous hypersensitivity reaction in the mucosa or lining epithelium of duodenum, what will happen? the structure of the mucosa actually deformed. As a result, the mucosa of duodenum will face the hypersensitivity reaction and a structure deformed. That means mucosa containing some villi, right? Ultimately, continuous hypersensitivity reaction, the villi are hypertrophied or atrophied. Which one? Atrophied. The villi are, yes, whenever it is lost its normal structure, it will go degenerate, right? So mucosa, the villi containing mucosa will face the continuous type 4 hypersensitivity reaction and ultimately it is atrophied. This is called villus atrophy. Okay, is this clear up to here? Okay. Now tell me, what is villi and what is its function? What does it mean? Villus atrophy, what does it mean? Villi actually some finger-like projection. Yes, villi actually some finger-like projection and in the lining epithelium of small intestine, right? Suppose there is a normal villi are like this, right? This is the small lining epithelium of duodenum or small intestine. Now, whenever there is a mucosa and the villi continuous facing hypersensitivity reaction to gluten, mucosa lost its structure. The villus actually from this tall columnar villi are converted into this type. Okay. So these are actually the flattened. Yes. So this is the villus atrophy. In celiac disease, we will find these things, and in normal lining epithelium, in normal patient, we will find these things. Okay. So this is the villi. Now tell me, what will be the functions of this villi?
Increase absorptive surface of intestine.
Villi increase. In a brief, villi actually helps in absorption, right? So villi actually helps in absorption. Okay. So whenever the villus is atrophied, is this function is intact or not? Intact. Hampered. So no, yes, no absorption of food or other nutrients or electrolytes, right? So duodenum is the part of which minerals or which important things for absorption? Very good, iron. Now, yes, so there is a no absorption of food at all in the second part of the duodenum. Okay, ultimately removal of the food from our body. Okay. Okay. Now, what are the histological features of the celiac disease? We will find. We actually read the pathophysiology, pathogenesis. Now we'll read the histopathology. Extremely important histopathology. That the three important things we need to remember for the both part 1, part 2 and part 3 and so far actually. It's most important. Number 1 histological finding is, tell me.
Villus atrophy.
Very good. Villus atrophy. And the second one is?
Flattening of the columnar cell.
Flattening of the columnar cell, villus atrophy is the same things. Farhana Apu, right? So villus atrophy and the flattening, actually not flattening, the word is atrophy. I am telling you this flattening word to understand these things. Okay. Now one is villus atrophy, second one is Krebs hypertrophy. Now what are the things that is Krebs? Say there is a not so deep, right? Actually these are the so deep. So this is Krebs hypertrophy, this portion. Okay, this is known as Krebs hypertrophy. And the last but not the least, third portion is intraepithelial lymphocytes. Yes, intraepithelial